Oh, 4 was playing a random Mirana off lane, but it wasn't anything like, oh, Mirana off lane's hot now.
Oh, here we go. We're not going to have the setup for the first blood here as Insania has been caught out.
Oh, they didn't give it to their Tiny. They should have. He threw the tree for it.
Oh, no. Toby there with a kill steal.
It's seeming to be difficult.
See down bottom. Celery taking quite the harassment here. Whoa, Boxy there. Beautiful. Catches him mid-tether as he comes flying across with the arrow.
Uh-oh, mid now too. Boom. He's just dead. Double Astrals with DD.
Yeah, that's going to do it. That's sort of.
And Shad, every time he tries to get a setup onto Taiga, just quickly dives away. Maybe Boom. This might be a rotation. You can catch Taiga. Oh, yeah, this should be a good one for them here.
Let's see what they can do here. They come in with the combo. Viking GG. Get the kill onto Taiga. So some action now being found by Boom with these movements.
These type of wards are just, anytime you can get wards closer to the enemy base versus Spirit Breaker, you always can just, Aramis charges, you see him charging through these wards, you can see the setup easy. Celery will burn away.
Quakefoot. It's going to come past the tower here. Not really too much you can do to threaten Shad, but Shad just...
Could have turned into Mirana, could have turned into Jug and spun away, leaps, etc. He was just fine. Boom. Again looking for Insania.
Insania's got backup though. The bait's there. Boxy's able to walk in, drop the arena down onto the two of them. He spears the Tiny up to the tower. Quakefoot's in as well with the Resonant Pulse damage, splitting them apart. Dive forward from the Phoenix as they stay on top of Boom. Boom will get the toss back onto Quakefoot. So Celery will go down, but Boom himself, will he lift the Sunray? Is it enough? It's not. Boom will get away. They get the kill on Taiga because of that dive attempt with the Sunray.
Oh, and Quakefoot?
Charge over onto Quakefoot. He's low on mana. Viking, they're going to be able to pick up the Void Spray on top of it. They jump forward. Toby, he's looking for Insania. Mickey's going to turn into the Mirana, try and play back into the face of Toby as Toby on the retreat. Mickey back into the Morphling form, beating onto Aramis, but not enough damage from him to get either of these kills. So Viking actually able to punch back relatively hard there. Top lane as well. Omni Slash onto Boxy. Can they finish this kill off? They can't. Boxy's able to turn in time with the spear. The Sunray damage not enough to outdo the heals of Celery. The dive forward is going to be attempted. He goes with a supernova, but Shad, he just pots the Blade Fury, easily takes down the egg. As Viking GG, they're getting some big kills here as they really start to pull themselves back into this game.
They died. Maybe it changed some things. Maybe he would. I thought maybe he'd go for something like the Orchid for the kills, but looking at bottom, Mickey very alone here.
Shad is going to get bought by Celery. They've got the control here with the ult into the arrow. 5 heroes upon him. Mickey in a whole lot of trouble. They're trying to head over to help him out, Liquid, but they cannot get here in time.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, they are hitting Liquid hard. In every single event over the last 5 minutes, they had a great laning stage. Their 3 cores far ahead, but now they're falling apart. The combo's in onto Quakefoot. Mickey trying to zip in, turns into Tiny to let combo boom. They've already finished off Quakefoot. The Omni Slash comes out onto Mickey. Aramis and Toby pushing it back. The arrow's in onto this Morphling. The 4 of them surround him. Mickey is dead. And Liquid, what is happening? They are getting smashed here by Viking in every single move. Making these moves up and down the map, and it's too fast for Liquid to deal with. Liquid are just all over the place and not quite ready for this aggression. They do now look up top to try and turn things onto the Spirit Breaker. Arrow comes in, holds back Quakefoot for now. Can Aramis get out of there? The Moonlight helping him out, but the Sunray continues to burn. Do they have detection for him? It doesn't even matter. Aramis is going to be able to charge back over to the creep wave, get himself away from the 3 of them. The same time on the mid lane, an additional fight continues as the arena's down. The setup will be there for Mickey to blow up Celery. They'll turn over towards Boom, but Shad's here. Make sure that Boxy and Mickey can't commit any further for Boom. So Liquid able to find a kill, but of course not necessarily a huge one.
But look at this.
Happening. Viking keeping the score even there when it comes to action in the last minute. As they get another kill onto the Phoenix, they're now starting to grow to a 2K lead.
No hesitation, TP's top finds a kill on Phoenix. They're not slowing down for these kills at all.
This should be an easy pick, or is it? They cancel the Phoenix grip, doesn't matter. The burst is there to bring down Toby. They'll lose Insania for it. Viking, can they get more from this? They turn over towards Boxy. Boxy trying his best to juke away through the trees. Is it going to work? He's hiding, but they've got the vision on him. They've found him. The IO back out, but the vision there long enough for Aramis to go for the charge. Doesn't want to commit, though. Quakefoot will be around to put that charge to an end with the Remnant, and TPs were coming in on the outpost.
Yeah, definitely tough for Quakefoot to play around with this, just like pairing up with one hero and looking for kills. They actually just need to look for fights. Liquid is not about the pick-off draft.
Nice, quick and easy grab there for Viking.
Well, Viking is about to pick off Draft, right? We see that immediately. They can set up kills with 1 or 2 heroes quite easily to fall behind. Every time they're splitting up, Viking is just on them. Look at this. Top immediately. Aramis, no hesitation.
See a little bit of time bought for himself there with the self-fuels, but there's the backup. Viking, they're just all here. They're just all here on top of Quakefer. I mean, they are just destroying the flow that Quakefer wants to get going as a Void Spirit. Boxy will go with the arena onto Boom. Has Tiger by him, but Boom, he's got a lot of teammates around. Aramis charges over to try and get in, but the Tiny will fall. Mickey turns into the Spirit Breaker, able to give Aramis a bit of a taste of his own medicine as he charges in upon him. As Liquid will manage to kick back at Viking, sticking around a little too long there. That's
Max Sunray, so there's the damage that we're looking for,
Let's
right?
see if they can get this jug. This will be the big one. They need to stop Shad's
with
game.
the Fiend's Grip. They have no way to cancel it.
I do not. He's getting healed by the tether, and even with the 4 heroes going for him, Shad's just able to get out.
The arrow connects.
They're going to be able to bring down Tiger by the looks of it. Can they take him out before he can get the egg off? They can. And with the charge through from Aramis, straight through the 3 of them, Viking, they're fighting on, despite the fact that they've lost their eye. It doesn't matter. They're too strong at this point. Liquid cannot deal with them. Insania is out as well. And that was what? That was 4 heroes trying to go on Shad's jug.
Those heals, that mech. I think next time now we'll probably see Liquid put more focus onto Celery because of all that, but that's a painful one. They might be able to find Aramis here. They will.
Yeah, Shad not quite able to find the Omni-Slash target that he'd hoped for.
Still with the backup of his team.
Well, let's see what they can find here with the smoke. Straight over towards the river, charging onto Boxy. They found the two of the Boxy and Insania grouped up together. They go in straight away with the Omni-Slash, cutting them down. There's going to be a buyback from Insania who wants to try and get across and help the rest of his team, because the rest of the 3 of Liquid, they're still around it. They'll turn, they'll be able to blow up the IO. The egg is going to get focused immediately as Boom picks up a triple kill. The stun, the bash is onto Mickey. Mickey, he's falling low, he's down. The crit comes through. Mickey is out. Insania, he's going to be ending up dying back in this fight as he's in the river, dead for a second time. Quakefer jumps away the Dissimulate. They've got vision. Have they got a stun? They have.
They do.
Boom throws up the avalanche. Quakefer still with the movement speed to get away. Has got another astral step to jump out. Boom. He's going to have blink up in a second again. Is he able to find Quakefer? Avalanche up in a couple. Quakefer turns with the yours, but the vision's already there for the charge to come in from Aramis as in they go, flying across onto the Void Spirit. The high fives are offered up, but there's no response from Quakefer as he's dead. And Viking, they're just so quick. And Viking GG, they're so focused on every little aspect, which is 25 minutes in, the runes come up, they pick 3 for themselves. They couldn't get to the one on the dire side, but that was okay, because Shad, he still had his illusions there. He denied the bounty runes, so Liquid get nothing at the 25-minute mark. They lose Insania yet again. A 7k difference now.
And they just continue to keep this map control here. They take the top tower, they take the outpost very quickly. They're very decisive with their moves that I've noticed from Viking GG.
Toby has been caught out by Boxy. They're going to look to try and blow the Mirana. Aramis trying to charge him from the side, but the arena holds him back. They've got the grip onto the Tiny here, but the BKB is already out. Boom. He's not taking any damage during this grip. Aramis comes charging across the 3 of them. The combo's in. The tether across. Insania tries to protect himself with the sleep, but Mickey, he's caught in the avalanche. Can he actually get out of this? He waveforms to the side, but Viking, they're just going to continue to chase, run them down into the Blade Fusion. Blade Fury on Blade Fury. Beyblade action here between Mickey and Shad. As Mickey has to spin his way out of this, but it's a dead supernova. Each and every one of this game has just been unsuccessful from Tiger, and understandably so. Viking, they have such a great lineup for killing that egg. They also catch Boxy off to the side of this tier 2, and it really feels like Liquid, they've got to start going back to the drawing board on this game. I mean,
you know what else I love seeing more than when a team, they play their strategy so well that they break the other team's strategy.
They've just broken them.
Liquid wants to fight, they get these big team fights, but look at the way Viking's playing it. They're not giving them the opportunities. It's always like, oh, 2 or 3 heroes of Liquid are set up here, and then they just 5-man them. Then again, 2 or 3 heroes, Viking 5-mans them before all Liquid is set up. Or they kill people before the fight starts. In the situation like Bottom River, where they got the Mars.
Arrow? Quakefer just stands in it.
Oh my god.
He doesn't even dodge it. He's got every ability up and a Yule Scepter. He has all the buttons, but he doesn't press any of them.
First, Liquid, they need some final hurrah.
Yeah, if they don't come out on top of this fight, it may just all be over for Liquid here in this game 1. Boxy, he's going to lay down the arena, but Aramis and Shad, they're going to be happy to trip. Trapped in with him. Mickey with the turn into the Mirana form. Will use the arrow onto Shad. They'll be able to take him down the walls, but he's still got that Aegis. Aramis will fall. Boom in with the 3-man avalanche. The toss on a Boxy, bringing him low. Shad comes in with the Omni-Slash, cuts down the 2 of them. Boxy and Quakefer out of the game alongside Tiger. There's a buyback on Boxy, but Quakefer and Tiger with no means to return to the fray. The Yule set up onto Mickey. Mickey. The arrow, the stun control, it's there. Vessel down onto Mickey. He's going to try and morph his way back to the base. Boom, actually running into the fountain. The ball's nearly slapping Mickey out of the action, but he's into the fountain. He will live. Viking, though, more than enough space to take a second set of racks here.
We have Blink Tiny, we have Spirit Vessel Mirana, we have everything we need to just take over the game and fight every single time. Don't let Liquid actually get a 5-man unit. They never have.
And boom, he's just in with a BKB onto Mickey. Forcing him away. Tiger will be able to dive out of range of the arrow in time, but the charge down to Quaifa. Set up into the ultimate. They bounce Quaifa back into the arms of Boom as he tosses him up. Quaifa being well and truly shaken up here in this game one. Here's Void Spirit being thrown literally all over the place by Boom and his Tiny. Jump forward again, a combo onto Insania. Tiger, he's going to drop the egg. Toby's just going to come in with the BKB and the leaves. He wants to take the Supernova down, and he won't be able to. The egg's successful. They didn't quite get the last hit in time. The Sunray burning, Celery down low. His Spirit Vessel is also slowly killing him off. They will find the IO. Boxy able to turn, get the Spirit onto Shab, pushing him away as well.
On Mickey.
With the shield crash, but deeper. Mickey is dead. He's gone for 75. They're going to tap out. They know that they cannot turn this one around at all. GG is called as Viking GG with this game one performance. I mean, they just look like on a totally different level to Liquid. It almost looked like this was a game.
Now he's level 4 on Bat, so he has Firefly, he has Flame Break. They have a Spirit Breaker on their team, so see if Aramis can look to help the mid lane. First, though, he's going to save Toby, what it looks like top.
May just die for his efforts, though. So if there's any way that Aramis could get out of it. He's trying to hide in the trees. Mickey and Insania will be able to find him, though.
Such a strong lane.
Yeah, always going to be difficult. I mean,
sit around the mid area and charge for the 4-minute bounty rune, or 4-minute power rune, to be able to set up onto Quaifa with Boom. But having to try to help top, now it's mess with his rotation a little bit. They will luck out and get the rune up top.
Let's see if Tiger can keep up these body blocks, keep him in range of Quaifa. He's doing a good job, Tiger, and is it good enough? One more proc of the overload, not enough.
Toss!
Oh, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Tiger, some lovely little body blocking there around mid, making sure damage can be done.
Yep, and they know that they're like, oh, Toby's top alone. So that means that they're trying to make this play. Storm hit 6, immediately they're going to make the move first.
Yep, straight in onto Boom with the zip. The magic missile from the back here. Insania locks down the bat. Boom up to the high ground, but the last hit from Quaifa will do it. He's got enough mana as well to tear himself away from Aramis and Soleri.
Preparation at its finest right there. Rune's coming out in 2 seconds. Aramis will not be able to get it.
Ooh.
He will be able to charge away here for a second. The zip, though, will bring him down, and Quaifa also going to get the rune.
I am Quaifa off to a hot start.
They could always respond to those ganks and counter gank a lot easier in comparison this game. Level 6, Boxy, saving the coil.
Oh, I'm going to try it now. Coil drop down, responses are there. Quaifa coming in with a big zip onto Shad.
A lot of heals.
It's not enough damage here from Liquid to kill Shad off, as he will be more than fine there.
Boxy.
The back up, the lasso's there to trip Boxy up after he's used the orb. As Boxy, he's only got that little jump left, and it's not enough of a jump to take him away from Shad. Quaifa turns back on towards the Spectre, continuing to try and burst him low, but it's so hard. With Celery healing up Shad, can they quite finish him? Shad trying to go away from this storm, but Quaifa with his arcane rune just has an infinite reserve of mana to keep the pressure on, get the kill. At the same time, top lane Viking will be able to dive in and find Mickey. That's 10-minute runes. Coming up now, Aramis. Going a little too close to the three of them. Quaifa finding the right places to be each and every time in this early game. 5-0 and 1 now on the storm.
You can get, let's say, the charge, the hunt. This is where they're going for the numbers play.
Yeah, Mickey and Insania were pushing him
very
pretty
far.
aggressive here.
What the?
Right up by the tier 2, the two of them. As Insania, he's not out either. I mean, what were they doing there?
That's a great question there. Straight for that Orchid. If he finds anybody by himself, though, it's very likely they'll get the kill.
Oh,
quite
an
cool.
IO passing by.
They have a sentry down. They see him. They get the charge on him, too, so they're aware of this. And now rotations are coming. Quaifa might just have to bail.
He's going to have to.
Oh.
Zip away.
All the way back to the tower. Full mana pool used. But top now.
Yeah,
opportunity from Toby.
He's just going for it. He's got the Doom down onto the Tiny Insania with the swap to the side. Gets him in range of the stun. They'll turn things on to Toby. Celery comes in trying to offer up the save, but the core's down onto the two of them into the multi-shot from Mickey, as Liquid will be able to clean Those two are back over in the river though. Quaitfa, he hung around and they've got him. The lasso onto the Storm. Quaitfa, it looked like he was playing his chances there for the 14-minute power rune.
Getting active.
Here we have it. Big zip in, Toby. Dodging with the blink now, maybe with the counterplay. Viking GG coming charging across. Aramis is in, onto Quaitfa. Shad comes in with a horn, into the lasso. They've caught Quaitfa.
They made it look easy.
They're going to turn over for more now. Toby trying to charge in towards Mickey and Insania. They're on the retreat, Liquid.
The drums, they're popped.
This is the 5-man plays of Viking that we saw come out on top each and every time in game one. They're just running them down, but there is a nice 3-man dream coil from Boxy. There'll be a power back from Celery trying to come over. Mickey's going for the TPI. Is there a bash? There isn't. Mickey's out and away. We'll make it out of this one still. The chase continues.
Oh, he's going to TP to base.
Oh, he TP'd to the tower. He's
going to go down now for that.
Oh,
no. Oh, no.
Oh, no. I thought he was going home. He didn't.
They might get a kill, though.
Let's see. They got Shad. Insania also falling. Can they find Boom as well? Zip over onto the bat. They've got the catch with the silence.
All right, all right.
All right, works out. It
was a bait.
It was the plan for Mick and Liquid being able to fight back much better than they were able to deal with it in game one.
Oh, the Doom. It's a blink. Toby, the surprise. That should be able to find them a kill here.
Oh, definitely. Quaitfa's gone.
See ya. And they want another?
I mean, the Dream Coil's down to the 3 of them, but Aramis is still able to get over towards Tiger. They lose Celery. See on the side, Insania trying to go for the swap up, but the coil's already come to an end. Jump forward
nice
Tiger. Gets the avalanche onto the 3 of them, sets up for Mickey to finish off the kill. Aramis charges in to put Mickey's damage to a stop, but Mickey still able to get that final hit over with the help of Boxy. They pick up Toby. There's double kill there for the puck. Liquid sort of kicked off on the death for Quaitfa, but it's worked out fine for Liquid. You know, Quaitfa keeps getting jumped. It doesn't matter. The rest of Liquid, the 4 of them, can fight back against Viking.
Oh, Quaitfa, though. You were mentioning him. And look, the vacuum lasso.
All right, drags him back. Quaitfa, last bit of mana, it's gone.
That's the Aegis. Do they have another way to set up?
There's nobody coming to help him, but as you say, he's going to have the full mana.
Charge through the creep. He tried to get him, but yeah, it's not.
Yeah, that's all they have, just that bash from the charge.
It's a clever little charge there play, but...
I think that was his ultimate orb, yeah.
I think that
it was sad. The shop, did he buy up?
I think he might have charged. They're making the plays. They've got the global.
All right, and they go with the horn straight up towards that top outpost. They'll take out Quaitfa. They'll also find Tiger. Tiger tries for a TP out, but he ain't getting out in time.
Big jump by Toby. They have to try to make some type of aggressive move. 4K lead. They're walking into the high ground.
Oh, they're going to catch on to Aramis. And we'll be the man to tank the gank. Everyone else is out.
They gave it to Boxy for now, so it's like this is survivability because he's struggling. So.
Yeah, exactly. He's still 1200 HP, so that essence ring boost to the HP is going to make all the difference. Top. Aramis is going to be safe. The haunt comes out. Toby's in with the BKB. Quaitfa has a DD rune. Can he fight with it? So he seems a little scared. He's trying to get away.
Good swap, disengage.
Hides inside of the pit. They're going to turn back over towards the high ground. Look towards Boxy. Boxy goes over with the orb. We'll be able to pick the kill up on the IO. Aramis getting burst low. Quaitfa coming in to try and go for the finisher, and he's able to find it. Takes out Aramis. This time, Liquid, they'll find themselves the 2 supports. Insania with the swap back onto Boom will get him back in reach of Mickey as they find themselves 3. Over towards Toby they look. Toby will have the movement speed to make it away. Liquid, they are able to turn and hit back hard there in that fight.
Looks like he'll be the one they walk into. They're trying to save the lasso here, but Boom now is in trouble.
He's going to put the BKB, does go for the lasso now onto Insania. The horn comes out as well. Toby charges in Mickey. They're on Mickey. Going to get doomed. They've got themselves the target. They've found the drow. Isolated Mickey as there's no save for him with Insania already out of the fight. Charge across as well from Aramis. He's trying to go for a further target, looking for Quaitfa. Quaitfa still with some mana ready to play with as he gets himself up to the high ground. Quaitfa will live.
Think about Quaitfa later on. He doesn't really deal out that much damage. So just focus Drow, then look for him.
On Tiger.
Tiger.
Finds himself a catch onto Aramis. Tossed back into the magic missile. Celery's going to be in with the save, though. The coil comes out a little too late. Celery gets him out. Celery, of course...
They're coming to fight this.
I mean, they're going to try to. They want to keep Celery safe on the return. Boom leads in with the lasso. Will be broken immediately by Insania's swap. Shad caught by the magic missile. Celery tethers across over towards the Spectre, but he gets pulled back. Quaitfa takes out the IO. Boom, his BKB's worn off. The swap trying to separate Toby from Mickey. Mickey tries to go with the multi-shot, but Aramis charges across Mickey, hits onto Quaitfa into the ultimate. Tiger surrounded by the illusions of Shad. Tiger trying to run. Quaitfa and Boxy will finish the kill onto Aramis. It's a 3 for 3.
Shad cleaning up,
back in onto Quaitfa. Quaifa, very little mana left to play with, uses his last reserves to get himself into the river.
The dagger, not quite going to be able to chase him forward there. They clean up Toby. They can't deal with Shad, though.
I mean,
Still no Doom available for a second.
Can Boom find the jump? He's going to spot out Insania. He's going to try and look to start things on it, but Tiger's in with the counterplay. They'll still come in with the lasso. Look to drag down the Vengeful Spirit. Here goes the Horn. Can Shad find the target? He's looking over towards the backlines, trying to go towards this tiny, but quite from Boxy, they're already in. They're taking out Aramis. Mickey with the multi-shots turns. Focus is Shad. Shad being chased down by Quaifa. Quaifa now goes over towards the easier kill of Boom. Will get it. The Doom is down onto Mickey. As they have managed to eliminate the Drow, there'll be a buyback from Boom. As Viking, they're trying to put more resources in this to win this fight, but the Spectre, Shad's in trouble. Quaifa, lower mana, gets one more Remnant out. Quaifa will fall for it. That's the Aegis gone. Boom, he bought back for this one. He's trying to find Tiger, but it looks like it's going to be a dieback from Boom. He cannot turn this one around on his own as the bat out for a second time.
First Spirit 4 years ago, and I couldn't even find my stones. I was so lost. It was so tough
I
to
imagine
play.
the buttons would all be very different. Or Tiger. He's going to catch himself. Doom outside of the base.
Toby, as well as Celery, and now looks like they actually got an Axe Coil on the Spectre
they did
as
onto
well.
Shad. The swap to the side. They're buying back to try and save him, but Shad, I don't think they can. He's gone. Liquid looking to clean this one up. No chance for the Spectre to carry this one away. As Quaifa, he's finishing the show with a bam. As triple kill for him. The four of them dead. The mass tips coming out on Toby there from Liquid.
He bought back and died just immediately. They probably know they can just maybe just end the game here. They have quite a long time without Spectre. 60 seconds. They have Drow Venge. Yeah,
that's a huge window to finish this one. Yeah, Liquid.
I think they can go tier 4s after this tower with their lineup.
Yeah, they really wisened up their playing draft after game one.
Get in there.
They came in with this fighting lineup.
Get into those tier 4s. Insania knows. He's pinging.
It's time to end this one.
End this game. Solid plays there. Even though versing a very farm Spectre throughout the majority of it, Mickey has stayed on top. Boxy as well. Perfect performance by this puck. Always being in the right place, right time. Yeah, they should be able to end this one right now.
Tier 4's down onto the Ancient. They've got the two of them alive, but Celery gets popped straight away by the combo. The Ancient will fall. GG is called, and Liquid will strike back here in game two, bringing it to a 1-1. And, I mean, they look very hot. Take any further hits from the two of them. Top lane, another bit of an attempt with the Ink Swirl and the Tricks of the Trade. Toby getting low, he's going to try and bring down Insania first, and will be able to do so. First blood for Viking, as they're the ones to find the kill.
If Zeus went for just Lightning Bolt,
he'd be getting destroyed.
He'd be getting destroyed.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be able to last hit, because now you at least have that 150 tool, or that 120, whatever it is at that level 2, or 100 at level 2, to be able to go for those last hits, so.
Trying to go for Toby. Here again.
With the damage.
Have they got enough? The lift up there, dragging Mickey back, will save Toby.
But he's got no regen, and he brought Gloves a hit. But Shad also sets up aggressive to take the bottom one, and they might even be able to find Taiga too.
Ooh, they're getting quite a few kills down here.
Oof. But Shad also sets up aggressive to take the bottom one, and they might even be able to find Taiga too.
Ooh, they're getting quite a few kills down here.
Oof.
And it's Viking. I mean, for the first time for the series, we've seen what in the first two games, Liquid happen the squad to come out top lane.
Nice.
Okay. Still able to jump over towards Aramis. Thunder God's Wrath comes out. Aramis pops the Verify, the bash. Onto Mickey. Toby able to hold Mickey in place so that Aramis can get away. Mickey's going to take quite a bit of a punch in return. Tiger will come in time to keep Mickey alive and get the kill on Toby. Are you actually killing any of these cores?
He's going to be too tanky, and he's going to be able to access the back line. So here we see the Zeus triple null build. That's the other thing we see people do, is multiple nulls with this build, so you actually do damage when you do try to rotate, since you don't have bolt. And let's see what they can find here.
Thunder God's Wrath coming out. They're looking to get back underneath the tower. Boom's going to drop the RP kill off Boxy. They're diving for Shad. They will find it.
Okay. That's nice. I didn't think he would even be playing on the bottom side anymore. I thought he'd be playing up in the triangle. But with the regularness of the lanes, they're starting to really break that up
See
here.
if they can get the Seraph Bottom Arrows mid. They can. Roll in with the Ink Swell.
Very nice.
As TP's coming in, but nothing to be done in terms of saving Aramis. Third move here. Viking, they are going to fight back now with Shad coming in with the God Strength onto Insania. The Grimstroke will fall. Space will be there, though, for Boxy to surge away.
Okay. A lot of battling coming on as we expected. Lots of movements. Mickey looking to get involved in the fray. With that Ion Shell, with that Grimstroke, and that Surge. He's all buffed up on this Riki.
Yeah, looking over towards Celery now. And they're going to find him again. So Liquid, these moves, I mean, they've sort of found 3 kills back-to-back now with these sweeps.
They got to do this, though. That's the thing. They really do have to. Because I think if Mickey just sits top and tries to do this farming thing, he's a Riki versus a Sven. You know what's going to happen in that case. You're going to get out-farmed.
Mickey. Can they get the catch on him? They don't have the Slardar. They're going to go in with the Skewer. Drag him out with the Shockwave. RP comes out at the last moment to make sure. I mean, I guess they don't know who's there. They didn't want him to be able to jump to an ally.
They saw Snapfire ult is down. One of their big damage things is that Snapfire ult early on. So let's see what Liquid's able to make of it. Toby's pretty tanky, though, with this drum.
Well, they're going to try and lead in onto the Slardar underneath the tower. Toby able to get the crush off, but Tiger and Mickey are in. They'll be able to nuke him out with the Thunder God's Wrath now. Mickey jumps across for another. The smoke screen down, but Celery's out to the side. Mickey charging in deep past tier 2, and Aramis, he's been able to come up with the outplay, or maybe not. Mickey will live for now with the tricks of the trade. He's away. The tower starts to punch into him. Boom comes in from the side with the Skewer, and the Shockwave picks up Tiger.
Oh! Mickey dives for the kill on Rubik, but gets punished. Shad shows up, gets a freebie on the Riki.
That was Mickey. He could have been out of there further ahead.
Especially when Snapfire ult was down and RP is down. Now RP is up, Snapfire ult is up, and this Magnus is level 14 with Blink Echo Saber. Level 14! It's 14 minutes!
Yeah, just Magnus things, you know.
Oh my god, boom. Just, yeah, I mean Magnus things for sure. 10 CS a minute. Again though, Liquid relentlessly trying to push down for this mid tower. Find Toby again. Where's that RP?
Oh, he tried for a big one. He only gets the one though. As Mickey will be fine. Insania will go down as he's caught underneath the firing line. As Tiger, he's going to roll back in underneath the tower, but Shad's here with the God Strike. The Soulbind on the two of them. Mickey and Quite they're in trouble as well as Boom skewers across.
Oh, Mickey's alive.
He is going to live a little longer, jumps out to the side somehow.
Oh
Mickey,
my god.
Actually, I mean, that could have been an entire mess.
Inkswell plus Surge plus Ion Shell, all getting ready to throw it on Mickey. They really want more.
Here's the roll-in. It's not going to get the initial stun onto Boom. Telekinesis up as well. They'll commit onto the Rubik first up for the easy kill. They'll get Aramis. Skewer and stun off to the side. Tiger falls. The vacuum on 3 into nothing, though. No follow-up after Poxy's attempt of initiation, but there is the space for the tower and mid to go down. So Liquid able to clean up an objective with...
They still got Zeus ult. They still got that Riki Grim. Toby knows something's up.
Scouting things out. Inkswell timing with the blink. Catches him in it. And in fact, Aramis is going to TP in it at a fortunate time as he's caught in with the two of them. They'll burst through Aramis. Toby will manage to get out though. Now Shad, he's in with the counterplay. Comes swing around for the side. The RP. Boom. He catches the two of them on the back line. Sets up to kill all 3.
This guy's a mag player for sure. Excellent skewer blink into RP to get them out of positioning there with Celery in position 2. And now he's fully online. He fully counters Liquid's entire draft.
Insania.
Insania, you
rest in pieces.
Poor soul.
Goodbye.
And of course, all 3 cores benefit heavily from that impact.
Yeah.
You know, Magnus himself.
It's the fact that on top of the way that Viking GG are getting away with...
Oh, Celery breaks...
See what they can find. They're going to jump in onto Celery. A buyback comes out for Insania. A buyback as well from Celery. As both teams bringing everyone back into it. Jump forward, able to block the rollout attempt from Tiger. Traps him in. See if they can chase down from more. Boxy starting to surge away. Toby on the chase.
This is his territory as the Slardar. They have to get out of the water. They will be able to. Himself. And you'll chase him. Even if he blinks backwards, you'll chase him.
There we go.
Goodbye.
Dead, Spirit.
Yeah, those blinks, those rolling boulders, yeah, BKB anyway, so he could have done BKB Orchid with disassembling the Echo Saber, but he doesn't need to. He knows how rich he is. They will find a kill here, though. Aramis, he's split away from his team.
Cause these BKBs, stop them from making any sort of play. They're going to need to try and poke out BKB charges. A bit of a tickle onto Boom here. As Boom is getting beat down a little bit, but still has the Aegis. He's going to turn his attention over towards Point,
nice
actually, whiffs the RP.
But the BKB, it's an Koikva. He gets kicked away by Tiger and dodges the shockwave.
All right, nice disengage from Liquid.
Toby's dead as well.
Mickey, he's picking up the kills on the backline. They roll back in with the wall down as well onto Boom. Boom can't screw out of this. As Liquid, can they get Celery as well? No, they can't. He's out with the TP.
Time for Mickey to get farm comparable to the Sven. So we see bottom, Mickey just constantly sending illusions. They're making a move now.
I'll say accelerate. That'll be an easy pick.
There you go.
They seize an opportunity. Liquid stepping up the plays now, playing nice and carefully. The question is if they can get out. That stun from Shad says certainly not. To Insania's attempted escape. Toby, can he get any catches? Got blink up. Mickey and Tiger out.
You know, those wheels are starting to turn inside their brain to think of how to catch people. And
there's
speaking of
the
catch, it's just gone.
Straight in onto Mickey. I mean, you can't blame him for throwing all the ults down there. It's been such a dry period. And suddenly the chase of like the stun from the Sven, it's, as we've seen before, not going to work again. The disjoint at the blink. Boom. Gets the pick up on Boxy. Outside of the base he goes. Does get the Lotus off on himself in time. The wall's going to be dropped down, but the BKBs are committed. Buyback. There'll be a buyback from Mickey. He wants to turn up to this fight. Boom. And Shad focus down the Earth Spirit. Mickey, he bought back for this one. The tricks of the trade, though, and the damage of the Zeus. Is it working enough?
No, Mickey's gone.
Shad just turns around, takes Mickey out. That is a dieback on the Ricky.
Shad to Chad.
1 minute still without Mickey in action.
No funny business. They have to commit forward here.
Whoa. Shad, he's in.
Doesn't BKB,
in pretty deep. Toby, crushed on Insania. They get the kill. Fortification will be popped by Liquid. A Viking, they'll turn their attention back towards the building.
There's
God Strength pop. Shad gonna push in. Boxy up in a couple of seconds, but still 40 now without two of them. Another charge forward with the stun. He's in onto Tiger. Tiger also down without buyback as Viking, they'll quickly move to the top set of racks. Look to take down a second, and they'll be able to find this. Not enough damage that Quoifer can do to push them back, especially with those BKBs back up once again. As I say that, they're not hitting the melee racks. Now they are. Okay, it's a little bit of a fake back. They step away, jump back in, over towards Boxy. Boxy lifted up by the telekinesis. The Darkseer's dead. Viking can finish off that top racks and move down for more on the bottom. If they want to, though, because time has been bought. Mickey's finally back in the game.
Don't do it, Mickey. Toby, he'll walk up. He'll see him.
Oh, there's the lead in. Mickey, he's gone. RP catches both of them. Mickey's out. Tiger as well. The quick, swift jump there from Viking should be enough to set this game and Series 2 an end. Fortification will come out. I mean, Viking, they're backing up a little. Boxy's trying for the vacuum wall. They get the bug on the two of them, but Shad turns over towards Boxy, mate. Okay. Quoifer kicking out the damage, but Boxy straight away turned upon by Shad and Toby. Inside the base, Boom having to put the BKB. Boxy will buy back.
Did you see that? Did he vacuum him out of the Sven stun? He's popped, though.
I mean, doesn't mean his BKB's going to end. Okay, never mind.
He's got a refresher.
Yeah, he's got a second round of it. Second one will start a full shot, but he got the God Straight back up. 2 shots out, Tiger. The jump in, Toby committing inside of the base, whilst the rest of them have actually backed
They got
off.
Vegas. They're fine. They're like, Toby, you know what?
Yeah. Oh, he's actually out as well.
You're
with BKB TP. Okay.
Riding the surfboard out for the Earth Spirit. Going for the Zeus ult, Toby.
Hey, they found him. They'll get him.
That's one.
That's one. They need a few more of these.
Now they got to go back and address their lanes.
No, here comes Shad and Aramis. They found Mickey. Mickey needs help, and he needs it now. The Lotus will be off and over the RP. Coming in from the backside. Boom. Lands it on the 3 of them as he catches them all. That'll be Boxy gone for 2 minutes. Tiger as well is out. Now, can Quoifer defend?
Can Quoifer do it? I don't think so.
Can Quoifer defend? He's going to try.
Oh, level 30's online.
Oh, Mickey.
Oh, the Manta dodge.
Arteezy, step aside.
Beautiful.
Mickey back in, goes in with the smoke screen onto the Magnus. Boom, getting low.
Mickey also getting low.
Can Mickey jump out in time? Another dot Shad. He's dying. He's not down. Quoifer's doing it.
1,500 gold to Quoifer.
Quoifer is... Dude, this Zeus...
But the creeps are doing it too.
Quoifer's doing it. He's doing it. He's holding on.
Oh, Mickey. The Ghost Scepter.
He's got someone to jump to. He's been silenced. Mickey.
He's live.
Oh, he's trying to accelerate. Oh, he's got the bash. He's got the kill.
Okay.
Oh, he's going for Boom as well. Oh, Mickey, he's jumped into his death. Quoifer. He's got to come up with some sick jukes now.
Oh.
And
the creeps hurt.
Oh, they sicken up. Blinks up in a second. Oh, it's there. The blink. The TP. He's out and away. Quoifer.
They're based though. The tier 4s.
Quoifer.
Level 30. He's about to be.
Can Quoifer defend?
52,000 gold lead.
Oh, they're in. Insania is going to go down. Tiger's going to roll forward. The Nimbus is down the front. The Lotus doesn't know only the 2 of them. The Hex out on a Boom, but Boom still able to pot the BKB. Buyback comes out from Insania. Boom gets the RP on the 2 of them. Mickey's out. No buyback on the Ricky. Starting to fire out the Mortimer's Kisses. Quakefor's got to get back. Triple kill for Shad as he's cleaning up. The Hex for Quakefor out onto the Magnus, but the jump's there. They're on top of Quakefor. He's got buyback. Quakefor will come in with it, but they're already calling it. GG is there. No. The Rampage will be denied as Viking GG will finally close this one up. Despite Liquid's best efforts to draw as long as possible.